How to increase your closing rate so you can turn more prospects into clients. What's up, guys? My name is Jordan, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can increase your closing rate so that way you could turn more prospects into clients, and so you can sign on more clients into your business, guys. So this channel is all about me documenting my journey to a six-figure agency. We are super close. Just signed 2 new clients the past 3 days, I believe. And all about me giving back my experience, my knowledge, the mistakes I've made to help you guys accelerate your learning curve so you could build a successful business. So how do we increase our closing rate so that we could turn more prospects into clients? And to be honest, guys, you guys probably heard from me before in previous videos, I am not a good closer. I suck at sales. I'm gonna admit it right now. So if you're one of the people who can actually feel comfortable getting on the phone, talking to prospects, and even have some type of experience of talking on the phone with strangers, then you're already ahead of me, guys. And to be able to grow this agency in under 6 months without any sales skills is pretty good, I would say. So if you guys have no problem doing a little bit of, I don't want to say telemarketing, because we're not making any cold calls. The way I teach my students, we don't do cold calls. If you are comfortable with talking on the phone with prospects, strangers, then you're already ahead of me. I hate talking on the phone, so I pass that over to someone else. But with that being said, even though I suck at sales, I've been able to learn a few things, a thing or two from running this agency. So we all know that obviously when we hop on a sales call with a potential client, we are presenting our services. We're building rapport, trust. We're closing that trust gap, and we're showing our prospect, our potential client, that hey, you want to do XYZ, and I offer the service that can do XYZ that will get you to where you want to be. So if you're trying to make 50K this month in your business, scale your business to 50K a month, I have the services to do that. So we all know what to do, right, as far as the sales script. But here's the trick to increasing your closing rate on the phone. And the trick is to have the prospect close themselves before they even hop on the call with you. So before they even hop on the call with you, they're already ready to become a client. They obviously want to talk to you, so they want to see that you are reliable, you are a real person, you're not some type of scam, and you're not a bunch of BS. You're not a BS marketing company like everyone else. So they're on the phone, they're ready to become a client, but they just want to verify some minor details, and they're ready to become a client. So how do we get to that? That's right. That's the most important thing. How do we close the client, the prospect, before we even hop on a call with them? And this is important, guys. So and this is why I don't like doing cold calls, because it's a waste of time, or it takes up a lot of time. You're jumping on, I don't know, 50 to 100 calls each day, and to maybe set one appointment, that's not really good percentages. That's going to take way too much time. But like I said, if we're trying to turn, if we want to get our prospects to, become a hot lead, they're ready to go, ready to sign, ready to pay up and become a client, then we got to get them to make micro commitments to us. And in my previous videos, hopefully you picked up these little gems. We want our prospects to make micro commitments. So such as just having them book a call on your calendar link, for example, right? So I get a lot of prospects reaching out to me. They'll say, hey Jordan, I'm interested in your services, here's my cell phone number, give me a call. Like there's no set date, there's no set time. And I've done this before when I first started out on my journey, like oh wow, someone's interested in my service, I'm ready, I'm excited to have him as a client. So I call him, and then we get stuck playing phone tag, and they're not picking up, and then I'm not picking up, and now I'm talking to their gatekeeper voicemail, and then it just never happens. So I always tell every single prospect that reaches out, hey Jordan, I'm interested in your services, let's move forward. I always send them my calendar link. All right, yeah, sure, I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Here's my calendar link. Book a call at your best time. So just that micro commitment of them booking a call, that's you're one step closer to getting them to say that big yes. So having them micro commit to these little yeses is gonna add up to that big yes. Wow, I got a little stain on my shirt. And not only that, but there's many different techniques that I teach in my course on how to do it. But another technique is having lead magnets. Lead magnets are, in forms of ebooks, cheat sheets, little things that some type of value we can give away. So training videos, anything like that, where we have the prospect watch and gain value. So that's how they close themselves. So after they read through your cheat sheet, they read through your ebook, they watch your training video or whatever it is that you provide for them, they're one step closer to being closed, because they're going to go through it and they're like, wow, John is very knowledgeable. He knows what I was talking about. I read through his ebook, watched the training video, went through his cheat sheet. It makes sense. Like he can actually help me get to where I want get me to where I want to be. He's exactly what I'm looking for. So by the time he goes through that, he's a step closer to becoming a new client. And so this is what I do for all of my prospects. If you want to know more, definitely join the mentorship program where I take you through step by step on what to do. But that's really how we increase our closing rate with prospects. At the beginning, when I first started hopping on calls with prospects, my percentages were so low, and like every time I was hopping on a call, I wasn't and didn't close, I would get so down on myself, like, what did I do wrong? And like I said, guys, it's just because I didn't do any of those things. I didn't make them make any micro commitments. They didn't watch, they didn't gain any value from me. I'm having to have to sell myself over the phone, and that's not something you want to do, guys. You don't want to be in a position where you have to sell yourself, because then you come off as desperate. You come off as you're trying to sell them something, and no one wants to be sold to. No one wants to be like buy from me, right? So you want the prospect to be in a position as like, oh, that makes sense, I want to buy, I want to work with you, that. So having that mindset shift, guys, hopefully that's going to increase your closing rate. But yeah, don't come off as begging. Don't come off as desperate. Don't sell. Don't be in a position where you're feeling like you have to sell to someone, or them being in a position where they're being sold to. So there's a quote out there that says, be so good where you don't have to introduce yourself, right? And that's a really powerful quote in this teaching that I'm trying to come across. So by the time they're on a call with you, they should already know, exactly what you do, what you offer, how you can help them. And then they kind of just want to hear it from your voice. They just want to hear it from the man himself. So if you can do that, you're going to increase your closing rate by a lot. So really that's how you close prospects before you even hop on a call with them. And you're going to be able to save so much time without having to, hop on a bunch of cold calls or calls where you're like, oh, okay, John, like, all right, yeah, here, this is my services. This is what I do. Would you like to purchase? So we don't want to go that route. We want to go the route of hopping on the call. All right, all right, this is what you're trying to do. This is what I have, and I can get you there. You already know through my cheat sheet, ebook, training videos. You see my case studies, you see my testimonials. I've done this before. I've gotten results for a person exactly just like you that does the same exact thing like you. Are you interested? And if they want to move forward, they can move forward. If not, then they're probably not a good fit for your company anyway. So you want to be positioned as the expert, the authority. Hey, if they want to work with you, great. If not, that's okay too. It's so important that prior to them hopping on that call from you is that they already want to become a client, right? They're like 70%, 60, even 50% in where they want to work with you, and they just want to hear your voice. They want to hear that you're a legit person, that you're not some kind of scam artist, and you know what you're talking about, and you can back up the things that whatever that you gave to them. Then you should have no problem closing them as a new client, guys. And so this video, I think this video is super powerful because one of the main things is bringing on new clients. I know that's like a concern for many people. I see a lot of people post that up, like, oh, how can I get my next client? And they're even they're not so fixated on being able to deliver the service and having client retention, which is a whole different story. But obviously, bringing on clients is the most important thing, and I believe this is probably one of the most important videos as far as increasing your closing rate. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you guys thought it was helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more. Like I said, passing all my experiences, knowledge, mistakes to you guys, so you guys can learn. I'm trying to stay consistent, 2 to 3 videos a week. So if you have any ideas on what you want to learn, what kind of videos you want me to make, drop it in the comment section below. Join the private Facebook group, because that's where we're all having that mastermind community. Help us support each other, motivate each other, share ideas, and really just grow this damn thing. So I think that's all I gotta say. See you on the next video. Peace.